Hiya, Roweena here. So today we're going to talk about spuds. I'm going to show you how to make some really decent chips that taste really good, hold on to that lovely flavour but aren't really fatty, and crucially keep that kind of form. Potatoes are thrown out a lot. People discard them. It's the most thrown out food in the country. That obviously makes me quite sad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to address some of the issues that you get when making spuds and help you avoid some of those problems. To prove a point, I haven't gone out to buy like the nicest potato. I haven't gone looking for the best one this season. I'm just using what's in my cupboard because that's a big part of what we need to do right now. Food is hideously expensive, so I'm not going to be advocating that you go out to buy any kind of particular spud. I'm just going to make sure that the spud you've got, you know exactly what you're doing with it. So if you want to be really finicky with your potato and get that kind of French fry look for the kids, you should maybe have a soup or a stock on the go, because all of these little bits and pieces, they shouldn't go to waste. So if you want to make a kind of French fry, you want to cut them in very consistent pieces. You want to make sure that they're big enough and small enough to hold their form. I've got a kamikaze one here already. So you want to make sure they're about the same size, and then you want to soak them for a while in water to take the starch out. Have you ever put potatoes in the oil and all of a sudden, way before anything should have happened, they're like dark brown and not in a good way? That's because the sugar that's in the starch has just gone ballistic in your pan. So when you're making your chips, if you're kind of rinsing water off and you notice that the water is like super cloudy, stop and have a think. Be like, right, these chips are not going to cook properly. So just take a couple of minutes, run them through some water, leave them to soak in water if you can for like 10 minutes. I often can't do that. But if you can delay gratification long enough to soak in, what you're going to get is a nicer brown, a crisper chip, a fluffier inside. It's always worth it if you can manage it.